Alright, ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'm going to be giving you a nice little informational speech on the Mantis shrimp and try and broaden your scientific horizon. To start off the presentation, I'm going to give you a little idea of how truly awe-inspiring this creature is. If we were a mantis shrimp and had the exact same appendages that they do, we would actually be able to launch a baseball into orbit from the sheer power that they have locked and stored in their appendages. This speech should be able to put in perspective how truly powerful Mother Nature can be and how much that we can learn from such beautiful creatures and also from the scientific feats that they have. For example, how the mantis shrimp has unbreakable appendages. The mantis shrimp is one of the most beautiful creatures on the face of the earth. But not only are they the most beautiful, but they actually have the capacity to be able to see the most beauty. Humans have what's called binocular vision. That means you see each eye provides its own picture and then is transmitted to the brain. Well, the mantis shrimp has what's called trinocular in each eye, which means sextocular vision. That means that each eye actually sees 3 different pictures, and all 6 are interpreted all at once. Also, humans have 3 basic rays that we see, 3 basic light rays. The mantis shrimp can see up to 12, so they literally have 4 times the amount of vision that we do. And you would think that with such elegance that this creature would be, a passive creature, like the cuttlefish or something like that. But the mantis shrimp is actually one of the most deadly creatures that's in the ocean. Chaos and destruction obviously have a natural place in nature. But the mantis shrimp takes that to a whole new level. There's 2 different subgroups of the mantis shrimp. There's spearers and there's smashers. Spearers have these barbs on their, kind of like a praying mantis. They have barbs on their arms, and what they do is they kind of hang out like a ninja on the ocean floor, and they just wait. And then as soon as a fish comes by, they jump up, and the barbs are so sharp that they just snatch them right up and drag them down into their little hole. The second group is the real, light stealer, okay? The second one's the smasher, and what the smasher is they have kind of, just like the name says, they smash things, but they have these balls on the end of their arms, and what it is there's like a hoop-shaped plastic piece of cartilage that they have on their arms, and what happens is they compress it, and it stores that energy, so that when they go to hit something, it releases it, and it's like a spring. And these arms move so quickly that it actually has the velocity of a .22 caliber bullet. And when they're moving, it moves so quickly that it creates a shock wave around it. And that shock wave, if the first initial smash doesn't kill it, that second shock wave will. And that shock wave moves the arms move so quickly that it actually provides heat and light, and the water will actually boil from the sheer speed that they have from these appendages. And once again, like I already hinted towards, having such, miracles, we can learn a lot from them. Everything in the animal kingdom can provide some kind of relevance to ourselves and humanity. For example, the unbreakable appendages right now are being studied by governments and scientists all over the world because they want to be able to use that unbreakable appendages and make some kind of futuristic soldier armor for it. And I think the real lesson to be learned is the true irony of nature. Because like I said before, you think that with such beauty and color and just the way that they actually were created, that they would be passive natural creatures, but they're not. They're 100% killing machines. So I hope each one of you can take something from this presentation. Much was covered about the mantis' beauty, destructive power, and lessons to be learned from it. Next time you think about nature, remind yourself that as complex as humans are, nature really does still have a much grander picture than we do.